So good morning. I haven't been around for a while, and today we have some two machines. We have this one. It's a quite old model. It should be HP 15 or something. Then we also have HP Folio here, which we're supposed to check out. All of them seems to be having board-related issues, and I want to check out if probably we can see what's wrong with the board. Yeah, so you'll give me some time to open it up. I don't know which one we should start with. Probably start with HP Folio. Let's start with Folio. My mic is down. Just allow me pick it and install it once again, right? Good. I think we should be good to go, right? So let's open it up. Okay, fine. Let's check. The first thing we should check is the behavior of the machine. Okay? Yeah, it's very, very important. So we have our big pin. You see how the laptop behaves. Make sure to check above here, this side, right? Wait, this side, at the far right corner for my power supply. See the behavior of my power supply, and looks good. Probably I can show you how it looks. Desk, fine. We have the laptop here, and if we plug it in, what happens if we plug it in? Wait, it's coming on 0.7, 0.8. It's coming on. Zero 0.8. 15 watts. That should be enough. Blinking continuously. The caps lock is blinking. You can see that continuously. And the fan is at maximum speed. It's taking 0.9 with 18 watts. That should be enough to power on this machine, right? Blinking continuously, nothing. Okay, fine. We can open it up and check it out. Remove the battery first. This looks like one very strange issue that the machine is coming on. Okay, fine. That would look like maybe a RAM issue or something. Okay. Yeah, that would look like a RAM issue, because if your machine is coming on, taking the right current and so on and so forth. The client told me that he has a lot of cockroaches in the house, and possibly the reason why he could be having those kind of damages is because of the cockroaches. So I believe the client. Who am I to say to dispute the client? Nobody. The RAM looks like it is correctly installed. Okay, fine. What we'll do, we'll have to wash the RAM area. I'm looking for my toothbrush. Okay, I have one extra one here. I have a brand new toothbrush. Here. You can use it to. We seem to have some damage on the RAM area. You can confirm that. There's some corrosion. You can see that. Yeah, we are having some corrosion here. You can see that. This other side. This other side looks good. And I think this is what is causing the issue. Okay, fine. Just a minute, let me adjust my scope. Good. Having some corrosion here. So just clean the area with my toothbrush. Okay. Okay, fine. We install the RAM again. Probably what we should do is install the RAM on another slot and check out if we will be having some changes. Okay, fine. I've installed the RAM on this other slot. And we should now test it out. Sometimes it can be as simple as these ones, but again, you realize that the machine is not giving out RAM error issue, right? So it could mean a different thing. But we must just test it anyway. Could be talking of some different issues. Let's wait for it. It's taking 0.7. And there we have display. Sometimes it might be as simple as this, under very exceptional circumstances. But then what amazes me is that it was not giving out the... It went off? No, it must be resetting. Let's give it time. It's on again. Wait. Coming on and going off. It was resetting, right? Yeah. Now it is loading Windows. Let me protect the username. Fine. The machine is on and working quite well with the other slot. And now what we will do is we'll test this other slot. And now let's test it. Let's give it time. And it's now doing nice display, right? So it's resetting. Probably it's doing that because coming on and going off because it doesn't have the battery. It seems the CMOS battery is also very depleted, and that we can check just to confirm it. Yeah, that looks amazing. Okay, fine. What we will check and confirm. Okay, it's powering on. You can see this. It's working well. And what we'll do now is check the CMOS battery. Let's check the CMOS battery. If we have the battery here. We have the battery here. And now let's check the voltage. Voltage. Okay, you can just remove it like that. Shift it like that. Then we check voltage here and here. And it's having 0.4 volts, 0.4, which is not that pleasant. But again, we can just ask the client to be using external battery instead. And so what we are going to do is we just want to install these other things, including the battery. Then a lot of dust. You can see this, having a lot of dust on it. So we close it up. This was a simple task. We close it up. And we have this. Where's the other casing? We have it here. What I meant is the machine could be using, can ideally use the external battery instead of the CMOS battery, okay? That is what I meant. So one of the machines is done. This one, if you can see. So this first one was pretty simple. It was just an issue related to the display, that is RAM, and so on and so forth. So it's good that we've been able to help the client, though it was a little bit simple. Okay, yeah. So the machine is powering on right now and working quite well. And that, let's check the charging. 0.8, 1 point, 0.9. Let's see if it's taking the charging current. 1.1, 1.2, that is the right charging current. Okay, it is restarting. Okay, 1.6, you can see 1.8, 2.0, 2.2. That is the right charging current for that particular machine. 2 point, so it's charging quite well, and the machine is powering on. So we are done with this one. and we can check out the HP 15. Okay, it's holding charge, right? Okay. So that is good to go. And so we're taking our next patient. This one is HP 15. I guess it should be HP 15. Product HP 15 D002TX. Okay, and I merely don't know what is wrong with this machine as well, but I want us to check it out and maybe see if we can work it out. Yeah. It is using a blue pin. Yes, blue pin. So let's look for a blue pin charger. We connect it and check what is happening. .0.097. It's taking in nothing. Pressing the power button, it's coming on, and it's displaying. CMOS check phone is displaying. I mean, what was wrong with this? Boot device not found. Okay. Fine. This just looks like probably a dislocated drive. And we can open it up. Can open this one up, and the drive is not here. We must open up the machine. Okay, so I don't know if you'll give me time, or we can make stories as I open the machine up. Normally a machine that gives that boot error means two things. One thing is that either we are having a faulty hard drive, because I know for sure this machine is using a hard drive. They're quite old machines, so it means ideally that we could be having a faulty hard drive. We could be having a hard drive without operating system, or the hard drive might be missing to mean there is no ideal connection between the board and the hard drive. Okay, yes, so no screw there, no screw, having nothing there. We open it up. So the only remedy usually is you try doing a installation, and the hard drive should be able to be visible when you're trying to do installation. Okay, a failure to which you know that the hard drive is faulty or is not being seen at all. So using a magnet to remove the screws, all the screws should be out. Only under exceptional cases where we are having operating system not installed inside the hard drive, that is where you it will make it easier for you to do the installation, of course. So then we open it up. You should be very keen with these models. They usually have problems with the hinges. Okay, so you should be very, very, very cautious with these models. Let's check if there is a screw here. Okay, I have nothing there. Should be very, very cautious. Okay, you give me time to open it up. I'll be back in a few. Having the hard drive here. We're having the hard drive here, and it actually looks okay. And what we want to do is now check if the hard drive is okay or not. So we just have to plug it in on my machine and check it out. So this is the guy we need. Okay, this is the guy we need. This is the hard drive. Yeah. So we're going to use this reader to read it out and check the health of the hard drive. Okay, we must open up the screws out. These mechanical hard drives have one issue, is that they die so quickly because they have mechanical disks inside. So I usually tell my clients that it's easier for you to do an upgrade to solid state drives, SSDs. We have quite a number of different types of SSDs. That includes the SATA, includes the NVMe, M2, and things like that. But these hard drives, machines with these hard drives will use the SATA hard drives. Okay. And so where should I plug it in? I plug it in here. Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay. You can see there is a problem with having a problem with the hard drive, but it's visible, right? Yes. So we're having the system files here. I don't want to show out customers' data. Everything looks good here. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. Sorry for that. We usually use the hard disk Sentinel. You can download it. Load this on. Start download. So we run the Sentinel, install it. Finish. The hard drive is very okay. Look at that. The discs are perfect. Wait, no. This is mine. This is also mine. So this one is not visible, okay? Okay, fine. Yeah, it's not visible. And now we should check here. And the hard drive looks okay. You can see these ticks. So the hard drive actually looks very okay. The hard drive looks very okay. So what are you going to do next? What you're going to do next is we have to install operating system. Okay, scan and fix. Okay, repair drive. Let me try repairing the drive. Drive repair successful. Check it out now. Local disk C. This is mine. This is mine. Probably should be here. System files. Okay, fine. The hard drive looks okay. We've checked it out. It's probably at more than 80% or more than 50% of the health. And now we are going to go back. Okay, fine. We plug it out. Okay. There are no any physical damages. And the pins look good, right? Everything looks good on here. We recheck the pins once again. And everything looks good. Okay, fine. So we'll have to do installation for the client. Okay. But again, I'm going to call him out and ask him if we can do the installation. Of course, we need this cage here that holds the hard drive. Ideally, it should be like this, right? Yes, should be like that. We close it up. Data is one very important thing when working with customers' laptops or machines. Data is one very important thing. So you must call them and ask them if they can forgo their data for the sake of installation. If not, you should be able to do recovery for them before you take out any data. Okay, very, very, very important. That's very, 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 very important, because they can actually sue you for some unknown things. Wait, I did the wrong installation for this. Okay, let me close it up, then we check it out. So I've closed it up, and we were just doing a confirmation that we're having a good hard drive, so that we have confirmed. Now what we'll have to do is do installation for the client, right? Wait, look at this connector. Should it be like this? Something? This is the hard drive connector, right? To me it looks like some copper wires have been ripped off. Okay. Some copper wire have been ripped off, but again it looks good. So you see these are the sides. That is the way it should be. I thought some copper wires, are they copper? The golden copper wires, okay, have been ripped off. But they actually look good. They look amazingly good. Yeah. Let's check inside here. This other side is having connection. How comes? How comes? Look at this. Look at this side. Look at the connector on the board. You're having the connections this side. All the connections are this side. But this one, we have totally no connection here. How comes? We have no connection here. And this side, we're having full connection of the pins. Probably that is just the design. They keep off unimportant things, but that's okay anyway. Install it back, and now what we're gonna do next, we will close it up because the hinges are very insecure. Once you open it up badly, you damage this board. You damage the casing, because the casing is plastic and it's very prone to damages. So that's done. That's done. And this one should be enough just for testing purposes. For testing purposes, that's okay. We should be good to go for testing purposes, okay? Yeah. I'll need my operating system, and we test whether the hard drive is visible from the. Okay, that should be in, and the flash should be in. Look at this, it has NVIDIA. My power supply is speaking to charge current going off. Okay, fine. Power it on. Wait. It's not powering on. The machine is not powering on. Oh. Okay, fine. We plug it in now. Plug it in. Full current coming on. Okay. So we need to go to the boot section. boot up with F9. This is HP, so you boot it up with F9. Okay, until you see the boot up options. Boot it up with F9 until you see the boot up options. Taking time, but we must be patient with this. Okay, it's loading Windows. Is it loading? Wait, yes. Okay, fine. Next, we trick it into installing hard drives, into installing the hard drive with the operating system. We wait and see if the hard drive is going to be visible. Windows 10 home. And the hard drive is visible. It's visible, but I don't want you to see it. It's visible. Can see that? Can see the partitions? Drive 0. Yes, those are the partitions. So, sure you want to quit? I'll quit. I'll not do fresh installation because I risk wiping out the data of the client. You sure you want to quit? Yes. You sure you want to cancel? Yes. So it could be different partition scheme that is bringing out this problem. And what you can do is try to check if it has a UEFI and BIOS option on the boot menu. And we go to escape. Okay, it was plugged out. Go to escape. Enter. F2 for system diagnosis. We go to boot device options, BIOS setup. Let's go to BIOS setup. That should be F10. F10 BIOS. Good. No. Okay. Then we go to system configuration. Boot options, probably UEFI. We're having UEFI and legacy options. So what we can do, legacy support, we should enable that. Change this. Yes. Enable legacy support. Save changes. Yes. Now operating boot mode change. Complete change 3008 plus enter. And it's loading Windows. So on very normal circumstances, you don't actually have to wipe out the data. You can see it is loading Windows. Skip scanning. Okay, fine. But the good thing is now loading Windows. Seems the operating system might be corrupted or something, but you can see we can actually access the operating system. What causes that is the boot mode is changed from UEFI to BIOS mode GPT. We have the UEFI. You saw that those two options, the UEFI and the BIOS option. So if you change any of the BIOS options, boot mode from BIOS to UEFI, UEFI to BIOS, and something of sort, you risk not loading the operating system. So that is the scenario that was here in this case. Yes. so it is not now bringing. I was receiving a client, so the machine is actually working well. You can see this. Yeah, the machine is working quite amazingly well. It's running on Windows 8.1 and it's quite running well. Yeah, running well. I'll power it off first. Oh my goodness, I miss Windows 8.1. I miss Windows 8.1. Wait, I don't know how to use it. Shut down. Okay, fine. Yeah, so we close it up and we inform the client that we are done with their laptops. Probably they should come fix it. You can see the amount of dust. The amount of dust on the machine is crazy. These were maybe quite simple jobs as compared to the jobs that you will be receiving once in a while. So we close it up, then call the client. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you can click the subscribe button. I also have an upcoming ebook on chip level repairs, motherboard repairs, laptop repairs in general, and so on and so forth. So all you have to do is subscribe on the channel. Yeah, that is all you need to do. Nothing more, nothing less. That is all you have to do. That is all you have to do. So this one is also done and has been repaired. Okay, here's my marker. Yeah. So we are just done with those two machines, and please just subscribe on the channel. That is the only way you can give us support, and we'll really appreciate. So this is Dr. Botfix. We're located in Nairobi. If you have any repairs you need, bring them to us. We do some perfect, splendid job to your machines. Thank you.